Hello everyone. My table is such a mess. Welcome, welcome. Just wait another minute and then I'll start. Let me just fix my iPad. Hi, Lynn. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Learning Live at 8. I am Darlene from the Papercrafters Workshop, and tonight I bring you some fast and easy projects to do with stickers. Hi, Caroline. So, welcome. So what I have here is some stickers, and one of my favorite, well, I love stickers in general. One of my favorite stickers to use is the Happy Planner stickers. If you don't know what the Happy Planner is, it's it's almost like an agenda where it goes by monthly spreads or weekly spreads. I'm not sure if you can see in this picture, but basically what they've done is that it's a big weekly calendar where you can write your notes, decorate it, and put your photos in it. This is something that I used to do many years ago before I got into bullet journaling, which I've done for over 6 years now. And I still use stickers throughout everything I do, whether it's my daily planner, my bullet journaling, my memory keeping, my traveler's notebook. But sometimes you get a whole pile of stickers, some that you don't use in your scrapbook layouts or some that you don't use in your card making. And there's always some extras that you don't know what to do with. Tonight, I am highlighting our Happy Planner stickers. It's there's a few designs that was brought into the Papercrafter store. And what I like about it is that each book is by different themes, different color palettes. The ones I have here tonight is, the first one is more of a holiday one. I'll flip through it so it goes from different occasions, some words, and some flowers. So this is an all year, different occasions. As you can see, there is some word stickers as well as images. And because it is for planning, there is some checklists or some words like well, this is a school one, so volunteer work in school. Other ones would say dentist appointment or out for coffee, date night, or, you know, what you're cooking, like your grocery list. Another favorite of mine is this one here called Floral Memories. I just love the color palette. And I will show you how I use some of these stickers for card making. I'll show you an example that I used in my traveler's notebook, but to show you ways that stickers can go on anything. And if you love stickers as much as I do, I pretty much collect them, and sometimes I have so much that you don't know what to do with. So putting them on cards is an easy way to whip something up. So I will create some cards with you tonight, as well as I have lots of examples to show at the end. And one of my favorite ways, let me show you this example so you have an idea of what I'm doing. Here is one example of stickers that I use. So the stickers I used here were all leaf stickers from this holiday one. And I used the autumn one, and they had some solid colors and some gold. So I just made my own background. So almost as if you are stamping your own background, I'm using stickers to create my own background. This Thankful is also a sticker that I mat on white cardstock and glued on top. Very simple and easy, but it got me to use a lot of stickers that I probably won't use, or there's just too many. I'll also show you how to fill your pages, all those empty spots, and make it look like pattern paper. So if you look at this closely, you can't even tell they are stickers. It looks more like a pattern paper that I just cut up and put on a piece of cardstock. So I will be creating a Christmas theme. So I thought, let's use this poinsettia. And one thing about these poinsettias is that they have some curves as well as curves, some leaves, and it's a great way to decorate. So I'm taking, this is just smaller than an A2 size card, because what I like to do is make my panel smaller so then I can mat it and it fits on a card base. And one thing I will do is just take stickers of the same theme or whatever leftover. So let's say if you have a winter sticker pack and there's some leftover stickers, you're creating your own background paper, similar to stamping. So I would start with a solid image and place it down. It's a great way to fill up, well, finish your sticker sheets, and that way you don't have all these. But I like to decorate my own paper and design it. So putting some big images. Let's use some of the sprigs. So I'm just filling some spots right now, and then I'll go and do the corners afterwards. So let's turn it around. No rhyme or reason of where I'm putting it, just filling some empty spaces first, wherever it looks good. Now I'm going to fill out the edges, and what I like to do is, if only I could take these stickers off. So here is a whole one. Yes, I can put a whole poinsettia right in the middle, but we wanted to make it look like we cut some paper. So I'm going to just put a little bit of sticker, half of it on and half of it off, and just snip it. Because I did a straight edge, this can go on the opposite end. So it looks like my paper was cut through. And the nice thing about this sticker on white is that you can't tell it's a sticker unless you look at it closely, because it has that clear backing to it. So let's do some more. And it doesn't matter how big or small your stickers are, because you can cut them out. So let's say this little sprig with the little berries. Let's say I want half of the berries to stick on. So I'm going to snip it. And usually what happens when I snip it, I plan it carefully that because it's a straight edge, I can put it on the opposite end to design it. So I'm just covering those empty spaces. So I'll do the same thing, and you can change the direction of your stickers around. So for example, this one, let's put the leaf on and let me cut it off. So now I have this berry, and because I have one offset berry here, let's put it at the bottom at this corner. So I'm just filling some white space. You can tell that I didn't put anything in the middle because my sentiment will go in the middle here. So I'm just going around, filling in some spaces, and let's cut another flower apart. So I'm going to put one on this corner. Let's leave a little bit showing. And it's easier just to cut through the back, that way you don't miscut anything. Oops. And of course it sticks down. Oops, piece of paper here. And then let's see where I want this to go. Whoops, I need it. So I don't need the whole thing. So I might have to cut it down just a tad. So here I am, not using the full. I just did some of the leaves on the side. And this is probably done for. I can't use this one because now there's not much to look at. So that to me is garbage. And here I am going to put a sentiment after. But let's put some little leaves at the bottom. Here is one. Let's see if I can put Let's see, I have lots of berries. Let's put some more green on here. Cut off some of these berries off. I'm not sure if I can salvage this. Let me see if I can salvage some of this gold berries, because it is a nice gold that maybe I can stick it right at this corner here so it looks like there's berries. So you can see I just filled it up. Maybe need one more here. So depending on what your sentiment is, sometimes they have really nice ones that come with it, like this Merry Christmas one can go here. But I'll show you something. With this Merry Christmas, the only thing about it is, because it's the gold on the see-through, it might make it hard. Actually, doesn't look that bad. I could put it right in the middle here. So if I put it in the middle here, I'm just centering it. At first I was going to mat it similar to this one where I actually put it on white cardstock so it will pop up, but that actually works. But now I have these two empty spaces to fill. So I'm just taking some more sprigs because I think the flowers might be too much. Let's do this in a different direction. And maybe one more over here in the opposite. So here we have our own little pattern paper. I feel like this space needs a little bit of something. So really using your stickers and decorating it, I find this relaxing that I could just sit and watch one of my Hallmark movies that I have saved or anything on TV and just put a few of these together. And I'll show you some other ideas that you can do. And I probably don't need this one, so I'm going to save it because that's a perfect one for another card. So I just stick it back into the book. So let's see what else I can add. There is some of these. Actually, I was going to add these little squares, but I think I'll leave it. So here is our first one. So let's do another occasion. Let's do New Year's. Because inside this book has really nice fireworks. If I can find it. It's one of those that I'll probably not be able to find. Oh, here. So let's do a New Year's card. Same way. And I think there was a big New Year's sign. Okay, 1 second. Let's put this over here for a second. So this is my Happy New Year's. Let me just peel it off so you can see. It's a very big one. So one thing I can do is put it on a white cardstock so that way I can, you know what? Let's not use white. Let's use black. Do I have black somewhere here? I must have black or dark gray. Thought the black and the gold would look nice. I'm just looking for black cardstock somewhere. I don't. Let's use gray. I have dark gray right in front of me. Let's try just to make a show because of the, so I'm just sticking that on. Just showing another way to make a background. So I'm just taking these squares first, then I'll put some, because they're on 2 different pages, some fireworks. Something about all this gold makes me very excited and I just want to use it all. Great way to create cards and whip them up. So now let's fill in some of the space at the corner because, you know, sometimes fireworks disappear in the sky. So same thing, I'm just going to cut this down. And so I just did an opposite ends. And then let's get a small one here. And I find it's easier to place it down and then cut it, because that way you can figure out, you know, it's not half, but more of it is on the page. And then I'll put the other one on the opposite end. That way we're not wasting the snowflakes. And I have this sentiment, so we could fuzzy cut it. You know what, let's do that. Let's do a little shadow, an offset shadow around this word, well, the greeting, Happy New Year. So here's the Happy New Year sticker that I'm just doing an offset shadow that I can puff up. And now happy. So I'm going to puff this up after. So this. So. It's a lot of gold. But I need some more going out. So let's use some of those squares as well. And we could do the same thing where I can offset some of these squares. Oops. One of my squares folded downwards. Yes, my kids are in the backgrounds playing video games. That's who it is. They have not gone to bed yet. So there. And then here. So going to plan where maybe they're, let's see. Oh, I ruined this one here. Got folded in, but anyways, let's put it down a little bit more. I'm going to put one more firework right on top here so it looks like it's coming out. So maybe even a small one that can get tucked in right here. Oops, maybe a little higher. So it looks like an explosion of fireworks. Then I'm going to add some square over there. And the nice thing about little stickers is that you could just put them anywhere. Maybe let's do, so these are like little confetti. So let's do, cut this one off. Oops. And we'll stick this on the opposite end. And then let's puff that one up with some foam squares. And I need one little piece. Let's cut this down so it doesn't sink down. So here is a fireworks version. Oops, I didn't even use that fireworks I took off originally. It's on my tape runner. And then here it is. So here is a Happy New Year's one, which we could mat on a card just to really blow up that gray. Let's see if I have another piece that I can cut down and show you. So here we made two quick and easy cards, well, fronts of the cards. So I just cut an A2 panel that I can, let's put this, I didn't use this, so let's put it back. I can use it for another, trying to see. So let's tape this down. The thing with stickers, it's not limited to just cards. One of the things I also like to do is make bookmarks out of it, just to give away in a card that I make to somebody. And let me put that on a card base so you can see that with color as your background, it does bring out a lot of the colors from the stickers. So here is this one here. I could go for a darker green. That one's okay. So two easy cards that look like we just made pattern paper. And this technique also works on colored cardstock, but I really like using white cardstock because it just brings out all the colors a little bit more. Let's do one more card before I show you a bookmark. So this card, I already cut my panels out, is a gatefold card. So these are the two panels I'm going to decorate. And this is the actual card based. And if I'm missing any of your comments, I will come back to it. So let's say, what should we do? What occasion? Should we do a birthday one? Because a nice thing, there was some birthday ones here. Let's see what we have here. Let's put some of these confetti dots. I find working with these first help fill up some spaces. And these two panels do not need to look exactly the same. That's the fun part of it. And let's see, I'm just keeping my pages because we can put some balloons on it. So let's say actually, that one, let's leave. Stuff like this I won't cut in half because it's really hard to cut off the string of the balloon, but I'll use it to decorate both sides. And the one thing I wanted to do with this gatefold is to have a little panel right in the middle here. So I don't want to cover too much of it. So I'm going to put this balloon down. Yes, Debbie, this, I'm still in the first one. If you look at it, it used to say how many stickers are in it, but it's full. Oh, 738 pieces. Like, and I've used it quite a lot already, and I'm still going through it. But let's see. Oh, I lost my page. Oh, there it is. But we can add some. I want to put a panel, so I want to make sure it doesn't get cut off. But let's put some of these little stars. Some little twinkle little asterisk stars. So I'm just measuring because I want to make sure I have a little space for a sentiment or a greeting in the middle, if it will fit. I'll put some more of, let's do one small balloon with this yellow one. So it looks like it's floating. And let's do some more of that confetti. Could probably decorate a whole scrapbook page with these stickers as well, because there's so many of it. So I'm just keeping that for you, but maybe let me choose a sentiment. There was a happy birthday greeting. Too many pages, or even it's your day. Or happy, oh, let's use this happy birthday greeting. So what I'm going to do with this happy birthday greeting is I am going to put it on a cardstock. You could do colored cardstock, white cardstock, but I'm gonna do white. I'll probably double mat it. So I'm just eyeballing a little perimeter around it. I tend to eyeball things here because there's no correct measurement. I'm just making sure there's equal distance. So this, let me see what I have around me that I could. Okay, the screen works there. So let's do that. Okay, you're gonna see me eyeball this again. Not measuring, I'm just doing, let's say that's 1/8 of an inch. Take my cutter out and I am going to cut that down as well. And so I want to make sure that is my closure to help close it. So if that is going right here, it does cover a little bit of the balloons. Didn't plan that. Actually, maybe I can. Yeah, I didn't plan that properly. It's okay. I can bring it higher then. So if I bring it higher a little bit, I can add a few more around the side. So let's put some more stars. I'm going to try to measure because I want it to stick out a little bit. And we can offset some too where we can cut it off. So let's pick. So let's do one here where if I can find my scissors and cut a little chunk off. And then put this on the other side. And then, let's see. Let me, what size is this? Let me mat this down. So here, let's do 1/16 of an inch. Me and my 1/16, so just a small tint of green. Eyeballing it again. Bit off the bottom. Oops, that did not cut. My blade did not go through. My blade did not want to cut through that one. Okay, and then my other panel. So I'm matting it down first because I wanted to see what it looks like on the actual card front. So here I am, just cutting. Just that tint of green, so it's like 1/16 of an inch. So this was here. That way it's not too plain. That was that here. And then that way you can see it a little bit more, my card panel. So you could tell that I have a few more spaces that I could cover up. What about green, well, this teal balloon? Because now I know where this panel's going. I can have it here. We can have a little cupcake on the other side. So full image is like a cupcake. I tend to use it as a whole image and not have to cut it down. Maybe I can put one here. And let's just add a few more confetti, and this card is done. I can stay here decorating all night. So you could tell I can make a few more cards with this. There's so much confetti here. But I think that's good. Let's see what it looks like all glued down. And then I will show you how I make a bookmark, something that you can include in a card that matches your cards that you're giving. It's nice to have like something that matches, especially if you're giving it to someone that's a reader. Oops, did not center this one properly. There. And with this one, let's puff it up. So I'm just going to puff it up on one side, just on this side, maybe another one. And let's just see. Trying to center it so the little balloon is peeking out there, not that centered because that pink balloon does get hidden. But here is a simple birthday card. It needs a little star on that side. And this is what I mean, like as soon as you put things together, you find places that you want to add a little bit more design and decoration too. So like I can tuck it right there, so that way it's not too empty. Maybe another confetti there, so when they open it up, it's not too simple. So let's add a bigger strip of confetti, just to cover that white space. So if you open it up, at least it's full here. So here is a birthday card. And then, so let's do this one quickly, and then I'll show you some of the other examples that I made. So with this bookmark, I am going to use a different set because if you know Sherry, you know she loves pineapples, and guess what this book had? Plenty of pineapples that we can make a card with some nice orchids as well. So let's add some, and pink flamingos, because you know, pineapples and flamingos. So let me make a quick bookmark. And same thing, so find a spot. And then if you want a saying, then you want to leave it aside. I did have a saying put aside a while ago. here. So this is the saying that I chose. It's a little bit bigger, so I might have to choose another one. But let's just do a plain one for now. So I'm just doing some back and forth. Let's add some orchids just to bring out some colors. So let's add one right here. Let's see where it will fit without hitting the leaves. And let's use this orchid. Some of these orchids have the leaves on it and it's too big for this bookmark, but it'll be perfect for a card. So this one here, I'm choosing a side that I can cut off. And then, oh, no problem, Wendy. They are quick and easy, and I feel like if you have a stash lying around, or it's easy to put stuff like this together and have a stack full. And it's something that my kids like to do for their teachers too. I just give them stickers and they just, you know, doesn't look exactly like what I would do, but they have so much fun playing with stickers and they just go all out and they decorate it. And it's all about crafting and having fun, right? Oh, this backing is coming off with the pineapple. But let's add a baby pineapple here. So I'm going to cut some of that pineapple off and put it on the other side. So I'm just making sure they're nice angled ones so that way it's easier to find a hole to put the other half, and that way you're not wasting it. See, then it looks like your paper was like continuously and it wasn't missing anything. Maybe we can add a little baby pineapple there on this end. And I'll do the same thing. So let's do half a pineapple here. And then we can add this. I don't think I want to put anything upside down. Or maybe I don't need this because there's too many pineapples. Just playing around and figuring out where it is. Where do I want yellow? Because I could put another one here. No. What if? Let me see. Sometimes they peel off nicely and sometimes they don't. So let's see if I can. Oh, maybe. I'm going to move this one. Because that way I can use this down here. There's my bookmark. And then if you really want, not sure, but I really like how, where was it? The flowers have these little pink little splatter marks, so I think I'll do that after with just pink paint, just to bring that in. I thought that was pretty. So there is, just maybe put some splatter marks there to even it out. But there is a bookmark that can match a card, a birthday card or something. So let me show you. So this is what we did so far. So here's a New Year's one. Here is a Christmas one that we use with the poinsettia stickers. A gatefold birthday one. We did a nice pineapple and orchid bookmark. And here is the ones I did offhand. So here is a thankful one. And what I also like doing is making 3x3 little note cards that you can, you know, give to a friend or add to a present. So what I did was I already pre-used some of the heart stickers, made my own little heart background just to save us time, but I'll show you. I picked one of the sentiment stickers in the book right here that you can just put on a colored cardstock and then add it on top. So I don't have, I think I put all my pink cardstock away. Here, you know what? Let's use gold then. So with this sticker, it's a solid white and there's a lot of white extra. So I'm just going to cut it down so you don't see too much white. And I'll do the same on the top. And let's put it on this nice gold glitter. I don't think you need too much glitter to show. Right? And then just to speed up time, let me freehand cut this. So here are little tiny note cards that you can, oops. And then you can puff that up, and then you have like a sweet little card that you can give to a friend. So I'll just show you. So here, something like that. And then here is one that I did of using the rainbow and heart, like a sunshine, for some encouragement. So for this card, there was a quote that says, "Today is your day." So something nice and simple. And let's see. Just adding some foam tape behind it, just to puff it up behind the sticker. So even this card is just using stickers. I created a little scene instead of cutting, making like a sticker background. But that way, here is "Today is your day." Another example is keeping it simple. So here's using just stickers. And once again, I cut out the corners, moved it around, and have a nice thank you or a hello one. Who doesn't like coffee? Here was stickers from one of the books with little coffee cups or teacups that you can make. Or even gifting these little note cards as a set to a friend that they can use. And what I did was I found "Enjoy the Little Things" circle. I'll probably put on a bigger circle and just put it in the middle and pop it up. So that's another idea. And then I have two more cards. So this one I did the same thing with the flowers. And because I knew there was a sentiment going behind, you can tell that I just left this space empty because it's such a waste of a sticker if you put one big sticker there and then you plop this down, you don't even see it. So what I did was, knowing that's going there, I cut my flowers in half, sort of in half, and that way with this on top, it looks like the whole flower is underneath. So different ways of you to save your flowers and use it somewhere else. So it looks like it's a full flower on both sides, but really I just cut two little halves. So that way if I stick this on, no one knows that those are not really there. It's all hidden. Oops, dropping all my backings. And then this goes right on top. And you can't even tell those flowers are in half. So this one says "The best is yet to come." And my last card is just using the stickers and creating a scene with it. So here's an Easter one, which with the Happy Easter sticker, I use the eggs and the basket and the little bunny, and I have a really simple card to give out for Easter. So there you go, ladies. Just different ways to use your stickers and decorate. So tonight was primarily using it as, you know, use it on cards and stuff like that, or a bookmark. Here is just a quick view where I use stickers in my bullet journal, if I can find it. Highlighting my months, I just add little stickers and dates just to, for me, is when I see stickers in my book, it makes me want to use it. So something like that. I also use it for, sometimes there's like food stickers. I don't know if I have it here. Oh, here's a drink one, like lemonade, because it was hot that day. And then sometimes there's like burgers and stuff, so I'll bookmark it and keep it in my book that way, just decorating my bullet journal. And another way that I like using stickers or word stickers is in my traveler's notebook. And let me just show you one last thing, if I can find it. Is using stickers and decorating on a scrapbook page. So all those word stickers, because I don't like to journal, I will cut up words and then word stickers and use them as my journaling and using it here. So stickers is quick and easy to fill up space, but also a great way to decorate things. So I hope you are inspired to use your stickers in other ways. And that is it for me tonight. So we have one more learning live, and that is with Sherry tomorrow evening before we take a little break to enjoy the holidays. And we will be back with something new in the new year, in January. Took me a while to think about that. So Sherry is on tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. with Learning Live, and she has something in store for you too. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in and watching, and hope you're inspired. And if you do make something with stickers, show us on our inner circle. We would love to see it. Have a great night, everyone, and we'll see you very soon.